Also, we have our district vice president, Chris Shelton, has entered the room. I think he's calling right now. I don't know. Hopefully, Chris, I don't know if you're ready to speak now. Yeah, Chris is going to come. Sorry, Chris, I put him on the spot. But Chris is going to come down and speak now and give you one of his rivaling speeches, as he always does for us. Thank you, brother.
Good evening, sisters and brothers. Especially our new sisters and brothers. First of all, I should probably explain who I am and what I do and why I'm here. I am the International Vice President responsible for District 1, which is the 7 northeastern states of the United States. I have the pleasure of representing about 180,000 CWA members in those 7 northeastern states, and now the folks at ACS. I want to congratulate you because I know that you went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get where you are today. And I know that you did that because you decided that the only way to deal with your employer was to deal with your employer collectively. And that is why you formed the union. That is why your employer actually is trying to keep you out of a union. So I want to congratulate you because I know how hard it was. I've been involved in organizing, and I know what the laws in this United States are and how bad they are with respect to people trying to form unions. And that's why we are trying to get the Employee Free Choice Act passed, which would have made your organizing drive much, much easier than it actually was. So I want to thank everybody really that had anything to do with this, and every member and everybody that's here who decided to sign a card and become a member of the Communication Workers of America. And I want to welcome you to our union. All those local officers that you see in the back there are here tonight because they support not only organizing, but they support each and every one of you. And each of the 180,000 members that I have the pleasure to represent also will stand shoulder to shoulder with you until we get done here, until we get a contract, until we get the contract that you deserve, until we get a contract for every ACS worker in the state of New York. Local 1102 and Ed and Buddy and everybody else at 1102 who worked so hard on this campaign, this was their first organizing drive, and what a success. And it was a success not only because they worked hard, it was a success because you had the guts to stand up and say, I want to join a union. Every single person in this room did that. And I know your employer wrote you a letter yesterday. Yeah, I don't smoke anymore or else I'd set it on fire. In it, the employer says that CWA and some of our organizers intimidated you into joining a union. Well, from what I know of this organizing drive, the only intimidation that was done by ACS. It certainly wasn't done by CWA. And now they've hired Rudolph Giuliani and his ilk to make sure, or to try and make sure that your wish to become union members never comes to fruition. Well, I'm sure Rudolph Giuliani and his law firm are making plenty of money off of ACS to keep you out of a union. Well, all I can tell you is that the only reason that any employer does that is because they're terrified that you will get what you deserve in a contract because you are now represented by a real union. Now, this union understands that every single penny that ACS makes, and that's considerable amounts of money, is done because of people in this room and the people like you who work for ACS in New York State. Well, it's time for those bastards there to share what you do with you. I can assure you, brothers and sisters, that not only Local 1102, but each and every one of those 180,000 members who I have the pleasure to represent in District 1 will stand with you, we will fight with you, and if you are ready to fight, we will fight with you, we will get the contract you deserve. Stay strong, stay united, we will win because our cause is just. Thank you, brothers and sisters.